The Iranian President and Foreign Minister have died in a helicopter crash in mountainous terrain near the border with Azerbaijan. They'd been flying in bad weather and rescue crews reported no sign of life when they reached the crash site near Jolfa. As Isabel Ewing reports, local media say they were martyred.
This video shows Iran's President Ibrahim Raisi on board the helicopter when he was travelling to Azerbaijan with his foreign minister and other officials on Saturday. He did not make it back to Iran.
We now know from reporting from Iranian state media that, in fact, there were no survivors found at the crash site of that helicopter.
Raisi had come to open a dam with Azerbaijan's president, but on his return yesterday, the aircraft came down in a remote mountainous area. Rescue teams numbering in the hundreds were deployed on foot in extreme cold to try to locate the helicopter. An aerial search was impossible due to dense fog.
They have also relied on a drone from Turkey that has been deployed to help try to locate the crash site.
The Turkish drone identified a source of heat suspected to be the wreckage. And finally, confirmation, a still photograph of the crash site. Then footage from the Iranian Red Crescent showing what was left of the helicopter on a steep forested hillside. Experts say Raisi was likely travelling on an American Bell 212 helicopter, so getting spare parts would have been difficult because of US sanctions on Iran.
This confluence of spare parts because of the sanctions, plus the weather, which was very bad over the last few days.
Iranians were urged to pray for their president, one man saying Iran would remain strong. Ibrahim Raisi is a hardliner who used to lead Iran's judiciary. He was sanctioned by the US for his part in the mass execution of thousands of political prisoners in 1988, but was later elected president of the Islamic Republic in 2021. Analysts say there will be vastly conflicting reactions in Iran to Raisi's death.
We know he did have support from the more hardline section of society in Iran, but he certainly also was not popular among, for example, the youth-led protests that we have seen.
An investigation will now get underway to determine what caused this crash, while Iran prepares to replace its leader at a time when its people are deeply divided. And elections earlier this year saw record low turnout. Isabel Ewing, Newshub.